Hello and welcome back again. Okay, this is take 2, I guess. Continuing from Stellaris. We are in the middle of a war, it seems. Yes, we are in the mess because these guys thought they could attack us. Granted, they have the help of these guys over here, but these guys are... they didn't show up. As per standard grand strategy games, when you rely on your allies, you get screwed. Moral of the story is don't trust your friends, they'll stab you in the back. Anyway. Unless your friend's name is Jake. Then he's very trustworthy and can be trusted in all situations with all things. Without question. Do not question it. What you're doing right now is called questioning it. Don't question it. Anyway. Bombing the Jesus out of that system. So now we're actually hitting a frontier outpost over here with a little raider group. This is more just to punish these guys for getting involved. Because this is not an actual functional combat group, really. I mean, yeah, it's got 2.7 thousand power, but its job is strictly to go and do things like that. Like blow up frontier outposts. And then get the hell out. Like, they did their job. That was a raid, and they did a good job. 20% food output. Yes, please. So now we can start pushing down this way, which is always fun. For adaptability. I don't know why we went adaptability. I'm going to have to go back and look at some point. But we did, for some reason, decide that that was the best course of action.
We have cleared a blocker.
We now can pump out food like there's no tomorrow. Go ahead and make a little bit of everything. We're pushing ourselves up towards the fleet limit, of course. Yeah, as soon as these guys get back in, we're going to have to liberate our troop transports, and then we will figure it out from there. I got a beep. Who wants me, I wonder?
Technology conceived.
Oh. Anywho.
We have cleared a blocker.
Alright. So they're very negative in power. Space installations, fortresses. Yes. Ooh. Okay, so here's an interesting double. We have a lot of things that we've kind of just stolen from people. But kinetic batteries are absolutely spectacular at long range. They were, once upon a time, they were the particle lances of railguns. But battleships. Battleships is always good. You know what, we're going to get battleships because battleships is never a bad decision. Yeah, we're kind of having energy problems, but we'll make it work. Anyway, yeah, for those of you who don't know, that's more or less the catchphrase of this channel now is, we will make it work. Because that is my mantra, gotta take what I got and make it work.
Our construction is complete.
The fact that we lost that one fight will be kind of problematic, but we'll live.
Our construction is complete.
It's kind of nice to know that the whatchamahoozits, these idiots do actually have a navy. For what it's worth, anyway, which is exactly nothing right now. Because if they aren't using it, a fleet is worth nothing. It's kind of a problem the U.S. is running into with the military. Is like, you have it, but if you don't use it, why do you have it? Anywho.
Our construction is complete.
These two groups come over here and clear that out. Can figure out who gets there first whenever. It's fine.
Our construction is complete.
That is the big weakness right now, is that we don't have the troop transports there. Group. There we go. So let me back out. There we go. Now, is there anything else that we need to be, like, colonizing right now? Because apparently we do have... I thought we had colonizing.
Our construction is complete.
These get... Oh, you're just done. Oh. Well, okay then. That works. Go ahead and claim this one. Picks a random planet. Zarian Prime is fine. Because we do want to keep colonizing as much as possible.
Our construction is complete.
You don't have an admiral yet. Which is fine. We'll go ahead and get cautious for the extra weapons range. Because that'll punch. That gives these guys a chance to escape. At which point they're going to come over here and invade this planet, because otherwise we've just been doing terror bombing. And that does not look very good on the daily news feed. No, it does not at all. So, there's that. Gotta keep expanding all resource production. We are having issues with power production at this point, which is kind of aggravating. But I guess that was kind of to be expected after a while. There's a big shift in the galaxy to xenophilic, which is just odd. I mean, I don't care. It's part of the advantage of being a devouring swarm is we don't have ethics. We just have we eat you. Yeah, this system has definitely gotten kind of hammered on, which is unfortunate, but I guess it's gonna be fine. We just have to replace the
Planetary infestation begun.
Good siege, guys. Just take them out.
Enemy nest taken.
Okay. Just gotta go step on these guys over here, and away we go. Those guys finish healing up. This group's gonna get rendezvoused with by them. There's a science ship someplace around here that's just kind of kicking around.
Our construction is complete.
Research that system, whatever's in that system at this point. Okay, government ethics attraction. Irrelevant because we don't have ethics. Advanced shields is good. That'd be good. Honestly, any of these would be good. We've been using a lot of point defense systems. Let's go ahead and get our point defense system upgraded. That makes sense. Get that group going over that way. These guys are all now that much faster. This is not going to go well for the defensive platforms. Yeah, this planet's just going to get obliterated summarily. Go ahead and take advantage of that. Research projects there, then go over there. Good. Sure, I don't forget to deal with the build plans. Well, I don't really want to upgrade this stuff because it's all going to cost me energy, which I currently do not have an overabundance of. We're going to upgrade that because science. Then we need to bring the fleet in back home for a while just to try and save on maintenance.
Planetary infestation begun.
Very expensive.
Technology conceived.
An unspent civic point. Let's go ahead and reform our government then. Well, we don't need more research alternatives. Monthly unity would be good. Army damage and upkeep doesn't really seem all that important. Same deal with monthly goal. Honestly, one mine seems like the easy choice here. For the extra bit of unity. I mean, it's not going to help a ton, but getting ascension perks is always good. Alright, now these guys are actually going to go bust up these guys a little bit because they obviously are involved.
We have assimilated knowledge. Our construction is complete.
Hurting them is not a bad idea. Gene tailoring might be good. Actually, that would be very good. Spontaneous adaptation to other environments gives us a whole lot of options. Assuming we can, you know, field it. Okay. So we are going to put a colony up here, apparently, so we're going to go ahead and build a wormhole station up there. I'm going to go ahead and pull these guys out of
Our
here.
construction is complete.
We are eventually going to come back down this way, but just not right away. And this other combat swarm, we're going to, at this point, start engaging in very economic warfare.
We have claimed a new
Running
rest.
out just resources, because I'm not actually taking any of these guys' space, so...
We have assimilated
At
knowledge.
this time, anyway, that's the plan. Also, we're gonna run out of energy, like, T-minus soon. That does mean we need to look at getting our demands through. Yes, you're likely going to get purged. It's very likely, actually. You know what, we're just gonna scrap this group, I think. Because we don't actually have the resources to maintain it. So that group just got scrapped. It'll slow us down a little bit militarily, but that's okay. Because unfortunately I can't take out loans or anything. Like if this was Europa, I'd be debasing my currency right about now. But it's okay, sometimes
We have
I sound
assimilated
that.
knowledge.
Lasers, cool. Lots of stuff that'd be interesting, but we don't necessarily need. Go ahead and upgrade that building to a
We
big
flee
upgrade.
the hostile swarm.
Really?
Our construction is complete.
Don't worry about it, dude.
Planetary infestation begun.
Yeah, because we need to clear these guys out and then end this war in the next month. I'm sure by taking this planet, it'll send a message that the war is over at this point.
Enemy nest taken.
Unfortunately, that did decrease our relative naval strength like a lot. I'm actually not attached to taking the drill out system. No. Let's see. Wrong one. That button. This one. Yeah, I'm not super attached to taking that. So we'll let him keep that one. That actually let us take a hunk of it. Wait, there's... That's why we can't just take everything. Damn, I'm an idiot. Well, we're gonna fly the fleet home for a little while. See if we can't, you know, keep enough energy in existence to, you know, not die immediately. Shortage. Yeah, that's a problem.
Our construction is complete. We have assimilated knowledge.
Yeah, because it gets us +7. So we need to stay in harbor for like a year or two. build up some left
Our construction is complete.
colonies. Did not think about that crap. Let's go ahead and get the energy up here established then. Nothing else. See, can we pull some out of these sectors? You have a ton. Actually, that gets the war machine back operating. Let's just move out again. Go crush these guys. That's spectacular. I forgot I could do that. Give them the minerals back, but yeah, we need to set up a financial sector. I'm thinking this is going to turn into a sector that's entire priority is just make energy.
Enemy war drones invade our nest.
Yeah, they're going to turn around and liberate that pretty quickly.
Enemies occupy our nest.
Which I am not surprised by, nor do we really care. Because that was never the objective in this war anyway. That was simply a slap on the wrist and a no, go away, and less of a hey, we're gonna kill you now. Another spark of genius, holy crap. 6483, yeah, you get replaced. And is this on chip? Yeah. The 83-year-old for, you know, a few days.
Our construction is complete.
Do some other research, something. I'm sure they'll figure something out for him. Go ahead and rip the defenses here. I totally forgot there were 3 planets in this system. So the going and hitting that other guy was probably just a complete waste of time. He was otherwise uninvolved. But I guess you can always insult them, if you will.
Our construction is complete. Planetary infestation begun.
I don't need the orbital bombardment to continue.
Enemy nest taken.
Flip punch out. This just explains why we didn't have all the war score. It's like I took all the things I was looking to take. Get those guys on the ground, and as they're dropping in the bombs, I'll finish off any surviving forces.
Planetary infestation begun.
This should end the war.
Enemy nest taken.
Just like that. No, you guys lose. Yep, there we go. Send demands. They were forced to accept, more or less. So that was a giant growth opportunity for us. I think that was huge. Actually, do I have the resources to terraform one of these? I don't. Okay. So now the main fleet needs to fly home. Those guys can stay, that's fine. All these planets now that are going to have ungodly amounts of resources. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and resettle population onto them. So let's go ahead and do that. These planets are actually moderately habitable for us. Go ahead and just spam out defense armies. Actually still a developing system. There we go, that's a decent one. Head and yank one of the energy guys, I guess. Stack of them. Those are actually kind enough to inhabit like a world that's usable to us. I'll haul them off a clue because this planet's really just underdeveloped. It's kind of my fault. I did dumb things. Resettle. Swarm colony and yank one of the mineral people. Stick them anywhere because these are all going to end up in a sector anyway. Let's go with that one. That sounds cool. Oh, that's one of these. Yeah, these have a hard time growing people, so we're going to go ahead and ignore that. We can find one the next... this one has a decent population anyway. So we're going to go ahead and yank somebody off the food and put him... Oh wait, there he is. Wanted. Really? Queue the defense armies then. You. Ah, yes, you. Resettle. It's like a brand new colony. That's one of the bad ones. It's the new Conquerors, 12 Prime. Ah, you're unemployed anyway. Bam. No longer unemployed. I'll do that to 2 more worlds, but I think there's only one anyway. I really need to have a slave processing facility there, so go ahead and yoink that population over. It's actually going to be the army station anyway. Right, we need to set up a sector. These guys. Let's go ahead and go on these. Yeah, that'll work. Then we're keeping this stretch. Defendant. Go ahead and just start auto-exploring. Add an auto-explore. And now I need to go down here. Max taxes for money. I want you guys to actually be a financial sector. You're allowed to build military stations. Actually, everybody's going to be allowed to build military stations now. You guys are all balanced, but these guys are all about economics. Make me money. Is this a good guy for making me money? Not particularly, but I also don't have the influence to hire another one anyway. So you know what, we're going to go ahead and put him in there because the sector's just about done anyway. With slaves. There we go. Okay, and resume. Whew. Okay, lots of defense packs and things are gonna happen. Sectors are missing resources. Yeah, I kind of figured. Let them have a bunch of stuff. And a little bit more stuff. Okay, now we're down to only a handful of planets we actually directly control at this point, too. Yeah, that shook up the global, well, the galactic economic situation a good bit. Foot up. Go ahead and get more energy. We have plenty of food again. Oh, actually we don't really have
We
a
have
ton of food.
surveyed the system.
We will have a ton of food again. Main fleet came into harbor, which is going to give us a nice little buff. Go ahead and upgrade them. We actually don't make a ton of energy a month, which is unfortunate, but I'm sure we will figure a way around that. You're the youngest. Go ahead and put you in charge, because I think this is just a research ship. Yeah, this is just a ship that just kind of sits on our home world and assists with the science.
The others have formed the collective. Our swarm is strengthened.
The Grand Pact.
Our construction is complete.
Interesting. So these guys, I'm guessing. But, oh no, it's the blue thing. Whatever the blue thing is. I need a shift. There we go. So there's a federation out there. Interesting. Yeah, and they're picking up lots of members. Which is fine. It just means eventually when I want to go to war with them, I have to go to war with all of them.
We have surveyed the system.
Yeah, apparently we're
A
living
new nest is
genocide.
formed.
And that really wasn't my goal coming in here. But, nah, who am I kidding? That was absolutely our goal coming in here. Y'all knew what you signed up for when you watched the first episode. You know what's going on.
Our construction is complete.
Sorry about the yawning. It's been a long week. I'm trying to decide how I want to have these uploaded.
Our construction is complete.
Honestly, we're closing into a decent spot to put a cut in as well. Because we're coming up on a half-hour mark. Ooh. Ooh, that was a really good system to just kind of finagle out. 'Cause, I mean, these guys are inferior to us, kind of. But, yeah, 6 extra minerals and a little bit of science. And at this stage of the game, that is a little bit of extra science, especially since our population just exploded again. Honestly, this little bit of science we stole from them won't even offset the difference now. So this is just a nice little, hey, that's a bonus. Help keep us in check a bit. We wait for more influence to show up. Oh, there's some. We're gonna deal with at some point. Ooh, okay. Well, the game decided we were gonna do that. Alright, so these are all the same color now because they're in a federation. Which is kind of interesting.
Technology conceived.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look at taking these out. Now, the only advantage of these guys being in a federation is that now they don't have independent, like, relationships with anybody. So these guys,
We have surveyed the system.
they're like these guys who are those guys. So this is definitely a group we could attack at this stage. Too much threat. Alright, let's look. Power production would be spectacular. Yeah, it seems like a no-brainer. Well, you know, we're gonna get orbital sensors because it's quick. It's time to do that. Go ahead and get this system, which we built, started a little bit.
Our construction is complete.
Yeah, you know, it can just grow for a little while, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, Cat has the cloning vats. Yeah, it's not, I don't want to spend the maintenance right now. Because our maintenance is finally turning into a very substantial thing. So yeah, I think the next idea group we're going to have to pick up is Prosperity. Because that will help just enormously with stabilizing everything. But it's going to be a long time till we do that, because that's like 40 months out. To do the next one of these, then we need to get another one. Then we get to unlock this. Yeah, I think that seems like a reasonable goal for us at this point. Got a ton of minerals.
Technology
We're
conceived.
going on just delving out resources to our sectors a little bit. That's an interesting idea. 2 world adaptations also interesting. Actually, I like the fleet doctrine. Seems like a better idea. At some point, we are going to have to field
We have surveyed the system.
an enormous zooms, this giant Zerg stack. Although, we may never get to that point because the patch may pop and break this save. Which, although it would be very, very sad, I would not be overly shocked by. Yeah, Yeah, no, we just crossed over that half an hour mark. I'm yawning up a storm. So I think we're gonna call
A
it.
war breaks out.
What? These guys and those guys. Oh, that's a war that it seems like has been going on indefinitely anyway. Alright, well I think that's where we're gonna put a cut in here. And yes. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. If you don't like what you see, then why are you still here? Alright, so it's over Ghost, signing off.